first order of business is the swearing in of Assemblymember Pat Fahey. Pat, as you all know, is an outstanding public official. She had a terrific first term in office. I am deeply grateful that her constituents have returned her for the second term, and she is a great asset not just to the capital district, but to the entire state of New York. And Pat will be sworn in by Judge Susan Cushing.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for being here. I have known Pat for many, many years. First as a neighbor, then as a colleague, and most importantly as a friend. I was honored to have been asked to provide her with her oath of office today, but more importantly than that, I'm proud that I am a member of the 109th District, because Pat is a tireless advocate for the people that she represents. And I have a great big family crowd behind me. Here we go. That's fine. All right, so I'm going to have you raise your right hand, put your left hand on the Bible if you would. I, Patricia Fahey, do solemnly swear that I will defend the Constitution of the United States
that I will defend the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of Assembly Person for the 109th Assembly District,
the office of the Assembly of the 109th District,
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God. Good afternoon, and thanks to each of you for taking the time to be here to commemorate this occasion. In fact, it's good to be reminded that there is still a full house of Democrats to be found in upstate New York. I wanted to start by thanking Judge Sue Kushner, that sounds great, for administering today's oath. She's just completing her first year on the bench in Albany County Family Court. She is a dear friend, and I'm proud to show that our friendship managed to survive our years of service on the Albany School Board. I am deeply grateful for the generosity and the thoughtfulness of those of you that helped propel me forward and to again make this possible. I started as a grassroots candidate, and with the support of so many, I hope to and plan to remain a grassroots candidate and representing each of you. 2 short years ago, I stood before you honored and humbled as the newly elected representative for the 109th Assembly District, consisting of the city of Albany, the towns of Bethlehem, Guilderland, New Scotland, and the village of Altamont. A special thanks to those of you who are here today from the 109th District and to each of the voters. Together with my colleagues, we were all sworn in collectively to show that by working together we can achieve more for the region. We have demonstrated that by working together we provide a stronger, united voice for the capital region. I also want to thank former Assemblyman Jack McEnany for his continued guidance and support over the last 2 years. Thanks also to my husband, Wayne Beckett, and my children, Brendan and Eileen, for being here today and for their endless patience with a mom who is often on the run. I want to thank my second family, Musa Kane, and his brother, Mohammed, and my cousin, my one representative in town, you know I'm not from out of town, John Cummin, for being here today. Eileen and Nicholas Fahey, who could not be here today, along with my extended family. So many opportunities I've had in this country are because of their hard work and sacrifice in this great land. It bears repeating that their two goals in arriving on these shores, a job with a living wage and an opportunity for an education for their children, one they weren't afforded, became the two passions of my life and my work, education and jobs, particularly for youth. I stand on their shoulders, and I know that my core convictions are shaped by their experiences and their sacrifices. With hard work, my family was able to achieve one version of the American dream, yet in recent years I know that dream has become too much of a fairy tale for far too many in this country. Growing the middle class via jobs and education is essential if we are to continue to strengthen our nation. As an advocate for young and old, for health, for jobs, for economic development, and for the environment, I will continue to listen to the people of New York to ensure that policy is created and laws are passed that benefit the many and not just the few. 2 years ago, I went on a positive message. I will continue to work in a positive way to influence policy, and I will try to counter so many negative messages that have become so popularized. I am proud to be a public servant, and I will do all I can to uphold the honor of this public office. I will do the same to promote and conserve and respect our public lands, our public parks, our libraries, our roads, our transportation, as well as public education and teachers, while advocating for reform and accountability. Public education is, in particular, the bedrock of our society. New York led the country because we believed in what public schools, well-run, accountable, and properly funded, can do for a child so that they can each achieve their dreams. I will work to ensure that we move toward a path of assisting our schools while minimizing the burden on our taxpayers. As many of you know, the Empire State is my adopted home, yet it is one that I am so proud to call home. I am proud of the leadership that New York has shown on so many issues in this country, most recently with the governor's ban on fracking. And I hope that we will continue that tradition as a leader on so many critical issues facing this nation. New York has often been a first among equals in addressing our nation's problems, and we need to keep that tradition alive. There is much to be done. I look forward to continuing to work with my esteemed colleagues to accomplish more for this region. Again, I dedicate these next 2 years to my late brother, Stephen Fahey, who so influenced my life and my work. The work I do in these next 2 years will be in his memory. Thank you again for joining us here today. The best thing that I can give to any of you is to continue to work my heart out on behalf of the 109th District. I wish each of you a very healthy and peace-filled new year. Thank you again.